all have that one kid. I don't want to call my person out by name because I'm not gonna be, yeah, this person. I don't know. I'll just call him Steve because that's a very generic name, and so we won't give any hints as to who this kid is. So let's see where it all started. We had this feud, and trying to get
hostile UAV above.
Did I just? Oh, I thought I got flat. It all started this one day in PD. We were in the lunchroom talking about what we were gonna do that day.
You're doing way better than me. Like,
we were in the gym. He had just explained what we were gonna do that day. I can't really remember what it was. So then we head out, and we're like walking down. And then he said, I forgot what it was. He said something. I come up with a winning comeback. He didn't really like that too much.
Hostile UAV above.
And he like started pushing me or said something back that really wasn't that good. And so then we get there and we start running our warm-up lap because we need to run a warm-up lap. And then he says, he comes up with like your mom joke. He says, your mom's a face. I was like, dude, that isn't even a good. And he was dead serious. He wasn't like joking around like, oh, that's a bad comeback. I'm gonna say that. And so basically, he wasn't very good at comebacks. I'm not saying I'm great, but I was better than he was. While we were running, I don't know if he just had this like pent-up aggression and just didn't know what to do with it. But we were running. He pushes me down to the floor, and then so I get up and I'm like chasing him. He like books it. But yeah, I was like, get over here. I was like chasing him and stuff, and then the coach was just like, whoa, 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 come here. And he was like booking it, he ran for his life. No, I'm not implying that I'd kill him. I'm just saying he was like booking it like he was scared. And honestly, I don't even know what I'd do if I would catch him. I'd probably just push him like he pushed me. But anyway, I was catching up to him, and it makes it's sounding like I'm like making it up, trying to make it seem like I'm faster, better than him. It's the truth. Like everything I'm about to say is the truth. So yeah, and then he has a talk with us, said what I did, and I said what I did, and then he was like, it sounds like it was going back and forth. I'm like, he pushed me to the ground. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I didn't even start it, first of all. Second of all, he pushed me to the ground, so he started crying, saying he didn't mean to, meant to just push me. I'm like, either way, you like shoved me to the ground. Like, it's not looking good for you. And then I get in trouble. I mean, he gets in trouble too, but I'm like, I had comebacks. And there's this person who started it, and then made it physical, and we're both getting punched. And ever since we had this feud, because he kept saying stuff that was not the best thing. No!
Covert op is aborted. Go hot.
Crap, I must have been the guy that messed up that covert op, because I didn't even know we were doing a covert op. He had like a big thing with pushing. Like, I remember he pushed me into the middle of the road on our way back, like, pushed me in the middle of the carpool lane. It was the middle of school, so it's not like it's not like it was like a busy road or anything. Real quick. What's happening? I have 50 meg on the internet. Like, hello? Mike, that's why. Okay, I was like, still a guy. Like, no, I didn't know it was starting. I was like putting the cap back on my Dr. Pepper. What are you doing? And no one likes it. I don't mean to be mean, but no one likes it. Oh, I thought I hit him for a second. Oh my gosh. I thought that was a good guy. Oh my god. He killed it looks like he killed the enemy, so I was like, oh, that's my friend. And then I see the names there, and I'm like, oh, snap. No one liked him, and I don't want to be mean, but like, people don't even say it, like, that no one likes him. Like, our school isn't very big on bullying, so he wasn't necessarily bullied. He just said stuff behind his back, which I know was mean, and I wasn't one of those. I said it in front of his back, not behind his back. At least he knew I did. But yeah, so like no one really liked him. I mean, okay, I don't want to say no, but there's this group called the Jellyfish, which I might reference in some of my future videos. Just because since school started, a lot of they name themselves that. It's not like people call them Jellyfish, nothing like they name themselves the Jellyfish. And I think it was something like, we don't look very harmful, but something like that. I thought that was creepy. But yeah, so I don't even know if they like him, because even now, they like insult him. And I'm not sure if it's like that friendly joking or if they're serious. Either way, they do it a lot. Billy is gonna be the guy that Billy be that guy that feels bad for him. So basically, he feels bad for him, and so starts being real friendly, like.
We are winning this fight.
Anyway, he starts being real friendly, and so Steve gets like pretty friendly, and then Steve starts like talking to him, following him everywhere, like acting like they're best buds. And then Billy, who's my friend, comes up to me and is like, dude. At first I was trying to be nice, but now like this guy's following me around. Like he thinks we're like best friends, and I'm like, well, you shouldn't have been too nice. Like, don't say anything mean about him. I'm not telling you to be mean to him, but like you shouldn't have acted like your bud. And then now he's gonna think you're acting like because Steve's like, Billy's my friend. I'm like, Billy felt bad for you. No one likes you. I didn't actually say that. Oh yeah, and then like months later after that first incident, he brings it up again. Like, he brings it up all the time. Just cause I fell to the ground, like he pushed me to the ground and said he like kicked my butt. He's like, and he thinks he's like super good at like soccer and strong and that like everybody likes him. And he's very oblivious. I just thought about it, like, what if he sees this video? That'll be very, very bad. So I'm gonna really hope he doesn't. So like months later, he brings up that first incident where you pushed me to the ground, and then
Taking the advantage.
he like starts talking about how I was crying to my mommy. I was like, what the heck is I'm crying, saying that you didn't mean to, and that it was an accident, that you just meant to push me, and blah blah blah. But like oh, what was that sound? It just, and then he has like twisted versions of history. Like, me and Billy came up with like a story. It was like, hi, I'm Olga from Russia, and I come out of Russia. And then, keep in mind, this was like a few years ago, okay, so just calm down. And so, he, like, we're talking about it, he joins in on.
We're winning this fight.
And then, this happened like a week ago. He started, he started saying like, Olga was my idea. And then we were like, no, me and Billy came up with that like 6 months before you even knew Olga's project existed. And he's like, well, the $100 was my part. I'm like, no. And he's like, oh yeah, and then like, earlier, when he found out about it, he started talking about, yeah, when he found out about it, he like said something about Olga's butt cream. I was like, really? Like,
down.
Like, seriously? Like, this was a few years ago, but I mean, still, that was like a 4-year-old level shit. But Olga's butt cream was my idea. I was like, really? Like that? Like, you can claim that idea. I don't want
Dropped it.
I don't want the rights to that idea. Like, you can have it.
He's gone.